Okay, today what we're going to be doing is bedding the lug area of this Revelation 325 BA 12 gauge. It's a mag-fed 12 gauge. We had to replace the broken stock on this one, and to do so we had to kind of find additional parts for it. Had to put a cross bolt through it, and what we're going to do now is bed this lug area, because it's all kind of loosey-goosey in there, and that's not what you want. Whenever you fire the shotgun, you don't want it rattling around in there. You want it to have a good strong surface to impact against, and not move or shift. So what we're going to do is, I've already got a bolt in here, and I'll explain what it's for here in a little bit. What we're going to do first, we're going to score up the inside of this. I have scrapers and gouges, and all we're doing is giving it a key, kind of like painting the car, just something for the bedding compound to adhere to. We're going to be using Acraglas Gel. It's a pretty industry standard compound used for bedding. You don't have to go crazy with it. All you're doing is just kind of scarring up the inside of that area that you're going to bed. All right. Okay, that's good there. Now we need to run a piece of tape across here, so when we bed it, we can use some of these scrapers to make a perfect line across so it looks nice and neat. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so we got us a piece of painter's tape. This is just regular, ordinary old painter's tape. And what we're doing is giving ourselves a border so that we can make it look nice and neat with some scrapers, little leather mallet, and kind of chip that all the way across there and make it look nice and clean. All right, now that's done. Now we need to apply a release agent to this so that when we bed it, we can separate it from the stock. If you ever mess up on that portion, I promise you, that stock is there forever. It's not coming off. So this is an incredibly crucial, vital part. I have some Minwax finishing wax here that we use as a release agent. There are other types of release agents, but I trust wax. I mean, we can just cake this stuff on. We're doing nothing more than this one area of the lug. However, you don't want to be stingy on the wax, because this stuff will kind of bleed everywhere. That's what you're supposed to bed it to. I mean, you want it to bleed out. That way you can cover all of the surface area of the bedded portion, because if not, you're just going to end up doing it again and applying more. So, and this bolt that we're using for the bedding portion, we want to wax the crap out of it as well. Okay. Just in case, I doubt it's going to go that far, but Get all that in there as well, just in case any bleeds out through there. Okay, now all we have left to do is mix up some Acraglas. Okay, so I've got my hardener, my resin, and I've got some brown dye. And what we like to use is these little measuring teaspoons. And really you just want to gauge, you know, how much you're going to need. It's a 1-for-1, so however much you use for your resin, you're going to want the same amount for your hardener. Alright, these popsicle sticks work great for mixing. If you do this a lot, you can get a big pack of them at like Hobby Lobby or something. One thing you're going to need to do is, in between your scoops, going from the hardener to the resin, clean it off. If not, you're going to mess up a whole container of Acraglas. Alright. Now for our hardener.
Hey Andrew.
1 second.
Like super safeties or better?
Super safeties. They're super easy to tune. They're cheap. If they break, you can just get another one. Alright, now we got all our hardener. Alright, wipe out our little cup again. Now, I like to use one of these one of these laptop repair tools. These things are great for gunsmithing in general, but with this dye, this is Brownell's dye. You don't need much. This little bit goes a long way. Okay. Now get to mixing. Sometimes when you buy a brand new batch of Acraglas Gel, it'll come with a small thing of release agent, a little one-time use package of it. Like I said, just get yourself some min wax, finishing wax. Put it on with an acid brush, and that works just fine. Okay. Alright, that phone's gonna have to wait because this is a time-sensitive project. Alright, now when you put this stuff in, you want it to go in as smooth as possible. You want it nice and smooth. Reason is if it's got a real rough texture, how you put it in, it's going to have air pockets in it, and it's not going to give you the nice stable resistance that you need out of it. Kind of just pack that in there. If it's for me, I'm betting a shotgun. It's gonna have to wait. Alright, that looks pretty good. Maybe get a little bit more right there. Okay. All right. All right. Now, going to be a slight cut. All right. Now, all you need to do is join it. All right, now, here you go to join it. What you're going to want to do is get it seated in the gun the way that you're going to want it when it's a finished product. Okay, now our washers. Okay. All right. Good and tight. Good and tight. Now what you're going to want to do is be meticulous in cleaning this stuff off. Because once it dries, it's on there. Metal isn't necessarily much of a problem. You can just use a pick or a brass brush or something to clean it off, but when it comes to the wood, once it's there, it's there. Right. Just about done. Actually, I'm going to see if I have enough. To get into that little crevice right there. All right. Yeah, I think we'll have enough. There we go. All right. Just clean that really good. And I always have a few Q-tips handy to finish it off. There we go. All right. Now we just need to let it sit and cure. Come back tomorrow, clean it up. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna back these nuts off. It may already start spinning the post out, maybe. But if not, we got a cool little trick for that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is hold on to the bottom nut, tighten the top one, and now when we only spin the bottom one, it'll spin that post out. Look at there. Just like that. Okay. There we go. There's all that wax we put on it. All right. Now, what we're going to do, give it a nice little tap with a rawhide mallet, and it should come right out. There it goes. Come on. There we go. All right. Yeah, look at that. All right. So now all we got to do is clean it up, make it look nice and neat. We're going to do that with a small little rawhide hammer. We don't want it to be, don't want to use like a ball peen or anything like that, because you're just giving it light little taps to break the Acraglas. Might as well make this easy on ourselves. What we're going to do is make a nice little clean line all the way across. Okay. Here we go. All right. It turned out good. Okay, now doing now is just going to give it a little bit more of a cleaner appearance. When you're looking down, when you're looking down at it once it's in the stock. Okay. All right, now pretty much done, except we are going to do two more things. One is we're going to break this edge right here on the Acraglas. It's going to allow you to slip it in easier and pull it out easier. All right. All right. All right. Now we're just going to do one last thing. I'm going to hit that with some True Oil. But now I am going to measure the takedown screw for this, and we're just going to open that hole up a little bit where Acraglas kind of closed in on it. We're just going to open it up just a little bit so it slides in and out freely. Alright, last thing we're going to do is drill out our hole for our takedown screw, just to get some of that Acraglas out of there, make it easier to pull in and out. So our screw for it is 245 thousandths. And we got 0.263 for the drill bit we're going to use. All this is for, like I said, is just to get some of this Acraglas out of there and make takedown a lot easier. All right. All right, that's that. Okay. Now I just need to take it out of the stock and go clean it up. That's it for this one. Thanks.